Sagittarius, welcome beautiful Sagittarius to White Mirror Oracle. I am so honored and I'm so happy to have you here today, Saggies. This is for my beautiful Saggy moon, rising, Venus, sun, of course. And we're gonna do a timeless reading for you. We're gonna check out the economy and finances in your job section. We're gonna check out your home and your family and stability section. We're gonna check out love and relationships, and we're gonna pull some cards too as well for the spiritual team. What's happening on a spiritual level for you? How are you doing? Etc. etc. So stick around, all right, you guys? And if you're new here, welcome to this space. We do divination here, and I am sitting here in south of Sweden. My name is Cecilia, and I'm really happy to have you here. I am an artist, and I'm excited to do this reading for you. Welcome to this space. Do remember to hit that subscription button and the like button if it resonates. Thank you. And for those of you who are returning, welcome back, my loves. I'm so glad to do this with you, and I've been longing to do this reading for you. Sagittarius, my wild child. It's not like you're my child, but maybe you do have a Capricorn mom. I don't know. In that case, sending her lots of love. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Okay, you guys, I hope you're doing well. And forgive me for my, what do you call it? Blunders. Tea. All right, right before I was starting your reading, I was hearing spill the tea, spill the tea. So maybe there's something happening, exciting in your life you want to share about, or somebody's happening something in your surrounding area. But I'm hearing almost like gossip, but not bad talk. It's not bad. It's just like whispering, like, did you hear? Like, did you know? It's like, oh my God, what happened? Tell me. It's like that kind of energy. Interesting. Let's find out. All right, for my beautiful, beautiful Sagittarius, today we're going to use the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. Woo! It's a combination between Oracle and Tarot, and so I'll do my best to interpret it for you. All right, let's see. We got the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, so this could denote, religious service, religious practices, spiritual communion, but also marriage, higher devotion, higher learning, but also higher commitment. Again, what are you devoted to? That's what I'm hearing. What are you devoted to? Sorry, I'm not having a glitch here. I was watching SNL yesterday. It was so funny. If you guys don't like Saturday Night Live, that's cool, but I do. I just I've slept very, very weird lately, so I've been having a lot of strains on my neck. All right, enough about my neck. Let's see, you guys. Maybe there's something here. The neck is actually holding up. It's holding up your head, and your head is the ego. So maybe there's something there. Maybe you've been holding up your ego for too long. Maybe it's time for it to drop, or at least relax. Can you relax your ego? What is that? What are you devoted to? And can you relax your ego? Big questions. Interesting. All right, work and money for my Sagittarius. Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on? Material harvest, 9 of Pentacles, looking good, my loves, looking good. Looking like you got it all cooking over there, my loves. You've been working hard to get where you are today, and I feel like that's what you're devoted to. You're very devoted to whatever cause you have behind it as well. You know it's going to go all the way. You know that it's going to grow big and that it's going to happen accordingly. You trust the process, and you're starting to see the results. Let's see what else came up. Yeah, because we got truth in reverse showing up here, which is, I think it is judgment in reverse. So I want to look into that a little bit more, but I'm just going to check out here what it says. Judgment in reverse usually denotes that there is a need to be a little less judgmental, maybe on yourself in this regard. Maybe you can stop and smell the roses and be really grateful for where you're at right now, and not criticize yourself for not being where you think you should be career-wise. There could also be other people having judgment on you, on the way that you got where you are today, or the way that you work, or whatever you're working with, other people's judgments on you. But you know that they are nothing to listen to. It will only make you stronger, I'm hearing. Let me just read here. Maybe there's also, maybe there's also a need to like see things from a different perspective, or not like, it's like I'm hearing, I can't suppress my truth any further. So maybe ask yourself, why have you compromised along the way? Did you compromise along the way? Maybe this time for like reassessment, you're like looking into whatever you've earned and you're like, okay, where do I need to compromise here? Maybe you're hiding something from yourself, or maybe you're just hiding money away. You're hiding some stash, babes, or you're hiding some stash. Can we get one more on the truth in reverse, please? Can we explain that, clarify that? Thank you. Authority, yeah. So maybe some of you guys, either some of you guys are, you know, hiding from the truth in order to like be the boss, you know? You're not like, you don't really, maybe you really don't want to step up to the plate. Maybe you don't want to be your own boss. Maybe you don't want to like, you know, wear those boots at work, so to say. I don't even know if that's an analogy, but now I'm gonna use it. But you take them on anyway. You wear those masks. It's almost like you're wearing a mask, you know, you're like, you're the boss, but it's some sort of like dishonesty in it. You're not really coming up authentic as you. And so maybe that's also why you're making this reassessment, checking out like, what have I made so far and how did I get here? And be thankful for what you have, but also it's like, at what cost? At what cost am I devoted to this, you know? And if this is not you, but if this is somebody else, let's say an Aries, but it can also be, you know, father figure. And if it's work related, I would say it's definitely a boss that is highly judgmental, somebody that's above you, that's very judgmental, passing their judgment wrongly on you, unfairly, not treating you well. I would say they could be jealous. They could be jealous because you are more in truth about things than they are. It's interesting because both of you guys, if this is the other person, both of you guys, if you can see here, have like these like Roman pillars in the background. But it's almost like this is Roman, like Italian, and this is like Greek, right? So it's almost like you're at war with each other. And you both have light behind you, but you have the sun behind you. And you feel more like humbled. So I feel like there's some sort of shady boss going on here, my loves. There's some sort of authority here that is not, they're not playing the cards right with you. I mean, for some of you, it might be that you're your own boss in that scenario that I played up before. But I feel like for most of you, this is somebody else that is just not using their power correctly. So we're actually going to pull one more here in work and finances and just see how can we go about this. What does Sagittarius need to do, or what do they need to realize about the situation, please? Whoa, we got two actually. Yes, yes, yes. Woo. All right, we got material and spiritual prosperity together with heartache and loss in reverse. So, I'm like, oh, I can't breathe. This, my loves, is the Six of Pentacles together with the Three of Swords in reverse. I think what you need to do is to truly devote yourself to reciprocity, to fairness. Do not give your energy away to somebody that just wants to abuse it, because you've been there before, my loves. You've been there before, you've been stabbed in the back before, you've been played before, you've been used before, and you're not gonna have it this time around. And I think you might embody this energy back, reflected back at this person, saying, no, you cannot come through this with that attitude. I'm not okay with you abusing your power in this judgmental way. Not okay with you using that tone on me even, you know, that kind of energy. And I feel like you're taking back your power, but in a very beautiful, humble, earthy, soft and smooth kind of way, stable way. Good job. Good job. I will applaud you, Saggies. This is amazing. Good job. All right, let's go ahead and continue on. We got Justice at the back. Yes. I'm going to continue on. Hey, Kapan. Hey. Hey. It's my kitty cat. We're going to continue on with home and family. For my Sagittarius, what's happening for my home and family Sagittarius, please? Going on home, family, we got spiritual strength, 9 of Wands. You're definitely learning to you know, overcome some difficulties. And even though it's been difficult, it's been actually what made you this strong. So whatever trials you've been through in home and family section, I feel like that's actually what gave you the permission to see things from the greater perspective. You've been evolving, and it's no longer a burden that you carry. It might look like a burden for you or to you from an outside perspective, but inside of you, you're completely zen. You know that you can make this, you can make it happen, whatever it is. If you're changing homes, if you're unable to pay your bills, if you are, you know, in a position where something has happened in your home and you need to fix it, if your family is at some sort of, what do you call it, argument, or, you know, a breakup or anything like that, you can make it. You will make it. No worries. Just like be mindful. Be mindful. That's the only thing I'm hearing. Is there anything else here, please, from the home and family? Yeah, we got prosperity begins. So there are some new investments when it comes to family, and I think that's what you guys needed. If you are a bigger family or if you're just a small family, it doesn't matter. If it's just you as well, maybe this is what you needed. You needed that, you know, Ace of Coins. This is what it is. You needed like that kind of gift from the universe or from whatever it is, this potential to grow, to stabilize, and to nourish the tree. And I'm hearing the family tree as well. So I'm feeling for some of you, you're actually nourishing and healing the family roots, which is the ancestral line. And you are coming down to the root. And the more you go down into the roots, I see, Sagittarius, you're actually also making, you know, the flowers blossom on the tree, the fruit coming to fruition. So it's good, it's beautiful, it's not bad. What is it more that's happening here? Yeah, but we get the Ace, we get the Eight of Cups. So I feel like whatever has happened in the past, it's been difficult. You had to walk away from something. You had to do this hero's journey. You had to learn from something when it came to home and family. Maybe you had to leave, you know, something really, really beautiful and potent behind. But you changed it into an opportunity for you to grow. An opportunity for you to be abundant, maybe on your own, you know, you never know. Can we get one more, please? That's enough. I'm hearing that's enough. Yeah, because we get the Four of Cups as well. So there has been some sort of, again, discontent, boredom. Well, I think some of you have family that felt very outside and rejected. It didn't understand your journey that you did, Sagittarius. They didn't understand why you went on this journey, why you put yourself in the position you did. But you know it. You know it. You know that you had to do it in order for you to realize your own strength and to spiritually awaken. And they don't realize that you've been healing them too, in a way. Like you've been healing their roots. They just don't see it that way. And you know, that's a rejection I guess you have to live with, because it's not always going to be everybody who understands you. The most important thing is that you get it. You know why you did it. You know the reasons, and you know what has come out of it as well, I'm hearing. Beautiful. Let's continue and move into love relationships, or love and relationships. It doesn't have to be romantic love. Take it as it applies, okay? Drink something if you want. Spill the tea. Yeah, maybe you just need to tell people. Maybe you need to come forth of why you were doing it. I think you're reinvesting in your family life, but you're doing it with a new sense of awakened state. You've learned your lessons and you realize things that you couldn't have realized otherwise. So now you're investing it into your family again, and you're planting something new from that old thing that you healed, right? All right, let's go into love and relationships. Firm foundation, Four of Pentacles, good. Can be a little bit rigid, can be a little bit hard, not really open, but still stable. Stable love, stable relationship, stability, good. We got harmony, Lover's card, so that's good. What else? Five of Wands. There is something rocking the boat here. And when it comes to love relationships, I'm feeling a lot of pain here. So there might be, you know, again, maybe you need to relax again, relax into yourself and not play a role anymore. The universe supports you. I think you've been a little bit afraid of being open to new growth when it comes to relationships. You've been sticking to like very few people, you know. There hasn't been a lot of, maybe you meet a lot of strangers, right? But they don't really get into your inner circle, I'm hearing. But then there's this special someone or special someones, you know, could be Gemini. But this is a person who you feel completely at peace with. This is a person who makes you in connection with your heart, and you choose from your heart. But I'm seeing there's some challenges here along the way. And I feel like the challenge is for you to open up further, to choose love even further. Because I feel like this person is not fully they're like in your inner circle, but they're not fully in your heart. So can you trust the process? Can you trust that you can fly? I'm hearing a lot of Florence and the Machine songs here. I'm hearing Falling, but I'm also hearing a lot of songs that are played back in 2010, 2011. So maybe there's something that began over there, 2010, 2011 for you, Sagittarius, that is now like it's time for you to let go of it. That is done and gone, I'm hearing. Don't dust it off, just like leave it in the past, I'm hearing. It's over with now. But there's a challenge for you to open up further because of whatever breakage. He's up there. See him? Whatever breakage there has been. There has been some sort of breakage. There has been some sort of, you know, struggle along the way of love. But I think you're going to choose love. And again, this might be a Gemini. Can we get one more, please, on this? Who is this Gemini? What do I need to choose? Or who is this person? What do I need to choose? My beautiful, beautiful Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hit that like button, too, if you haven't already. Thank you. Power. Well. This could be a Leo. This could be a leader. This could be somebody who's very strong. But I think, you know, the power this person has over you, because the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, Rider-Waite Smith Tarot deck, the lion, the beast, is not, their jaws are not bent open with like pure force. They're actually like petted open. It's like you treat the beast with so much compassion that compassion becomes the strength. And only strength of the heart can open the jaws up. So I'm feeling you being like clenched, you know, firm foundation, Four of Pentacles, being clenched, holding on. There's been some sort of heartache and not really trusting in the process, I would say, fighting things, you know, a little bit of defensiveness. And in comes this person, and I don't think you can fight it. I don't think you can fight it. I think this person is just like, they're just like, you know, what in Sweden we say, stryka medhårs. They're like petting you. they're stroking you. They're really like playing your tune. They're just making you at ease, making you at peace in your heart, and making you open yourself up to this beautiful opportunity, loves. This is lovely. I love this. Yeah, I like it. I like it. And if this is somebody new, you know, this might be somebody that's been with you for a while, but now you're ready to open for that person too, you know? That could be it. Whoever it is, I feel like you're ready to open. You're ready to choose. Can we get one more, please? If it's necessary. Yeah, we got victory and success, positive movement forward. I love this. Look at that, you guys. Oh my gosh. Six of Wands together with the Eight. No, what is it? Yeah, Eight of Pentacles, Six of Wands. So this is beautiful. Is this Eight of Pentacles? Yes. So there's growth here. There's a lot of growth. There's spiritual maturity. There's maturity of the heart. There is great success. I think you've triumphed over whatever obstacle was in the past. And you're triumphing over like, should I go this way or that way? Should I choose fear or love? You're choosing love. Love triumphs in the end. I love this. It's beautiful. Oh, I'm such a romantic anyway, so. Okay, can we just see, please, what is happening in a spiritual plane from a beautiful Sagittarius, and then we're going to call it a day. Yes, of course. This was the one that wanted to come up, and it's pretty evident, and they want me to read it for you. It's called Universe here, but it's usually the World card. So it denotes, you know, you completed a spiritual cycle and now you're ready to move on to the next. And I feel this correlates so well with what's happening both in your home section, as well as love section, and of course, you know, you setting in your integrity in your work and finances. So I'm gonna read it for you, my loves. This is the last card of the deck, of the Major Arcana. Yes, let's go. You've come far on your journey, and it is time to be rewarded for your efforts. This card symbolizes completion, triumph, peace, liberation, and fulfillment. Everything you've strived for is within your reach. Meet it halfway and grab it. The universe is the last of the Major Arcana cards and reflects the work that you've accomplished on your travels. Beautiful. But more importantly, it represents the wisdom that you've gained along the way. You should now honor and acknowledge the truly wonderful soul that you are and accept the vital part that you play in the bigger scheme of life. The world is yours to command, and you're free to travel in whatever direction your heart desires. And I think you know which way your heart desires, right? You're connected to everything in the cosmos. The universe card is a reminder that the same energy making up the stars in the sky, the same energy that's coursing through the universe, is in each and every individual. In ancient times, many believed that each star was the soul of one person. They also believed that these souls shine so brightly to guide others through the darkness, and so too can your wise soul. So be it as so it is. I think we're going to call it at that, 2202. Thank you, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you for listening. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. And I hope this resonated. All right, you guys? Also, comment down below if you want to. I also want to let you know that on the 1st of May, I am relaunching a Kickstarter campaign with my own created deck, the Sacred Space Oracle deck. And this time around, it's going to be eco-friendly. So it's going to be sustainable, and it's going to be printed on sustainable paper. And it's not going to have a guidebook. So it's going to be like very, you know, you'll be able to flip the cards like this. And on the back, it's going to be the message. It's going to be a little bit thicker paper, more like earthy toned. And it's going to be beautiful and great and very exclusive and very small batch. So if you want your very own deck, make sure to click the link in the description box that says Sacred Space Oracle deck. Click in on it, press notify me once you get to the Kickstarter campaign, and then you'll get notified on the 1st of May when we're launching. You can get your very own deck just for you, and it's just going to be around for a few days, so make sure to hurry up. Okay, you guys? Love you. Bye.